Marie Bonaminio is a 1944 graduate of Lorain High School. During her high school years, World War II was at its peak. Many males were drafted or enlisted in the armed forces, and the girls went to work in wartime factories. Focus was on the now, not the future. Graduation from high school was the pinnacle of Marie Bonaminio's educational career. She never attended college, but that didn't prevent her from her many successes through the years. After graduation, Marie's first job was as a Fuller brush salesperson. How many people remember those? She then went and worked in display advertising at the department in the Lorain Journal, where she learned the value of advertising. She first worked at the flower shop that she would later purchase and operate as Bonaminio's Lorain Flower Shop for 42 years. Marie was a self-taught artist and lifelong resident of Lorain. In May 2020, Marie was recognized with a proclamation by the Lorain County Commissioners for her contributions to the community, and her business recognized as a treasured family-owned community icon. The flower business allowed Marie to showcase her wonderful artistic skills. She won many ribbons and awards for her creative artwork over the years. During the 80s, Marie was a frequent guest on the Morning Exchange television program hosted by Fred Griffin, where she demonstrated her many talents. Also an author, Marie wrote a book titled Cooking with Flowers. Her original artwork graces the Stations of the Cross at her beloved St. Peter's Parish. Marie was designated Businesswoman of the Year in 2014. She participated in many civic organizations and remained active right up until her death at age 95 in February of 2021. Among the many organizations Marie belonged to and supported are Zonta, the Lorain Palace Civic Center, the Lorain Arts Council, Lakeland Women's Club, Lorain Historical Society, the Italian American Veterans Ladies Auxiliary, and the Friendship Animal Protective League. What was Marie Bonaminio's proudest achievement? Being the mother to a successful entrepreneur, James Bonaminio, owner of Jungle Jim's International Market in Southwest Ohio. If you haven't been, I encourage you to go. Jim is an inaugural member of the class of distinguished alumni honored by the association in 2018. Please welcome Marie Bonaminio to the Lorain Alumni Association Academic Hall of Fame. On her behalf, Mr. Jim Bonaminio.
Okay, well, thank you very much. This is an honor. And I'll talk a little bit about my mom and my relationship with my mom first. You know, my daughter, everything she could have done, nails, you name it. Then my daughter always cared about how she looked. Then she gets pregnant, right? And she's turning around to me and she's going, Dad, is this thing ever gonna go down? Am I gonna have both? What's happening with this? I said, Dana, I'm watching her. I was thinking, this girl, does she wanna be a mother? All of a sudden, 1 month before, she's ready to get, she goes, when's this leaving? When's this thing leaving? You know, so anyway, so finally she has the baby. I go to the hospital, you know, and I see her there, and there's this glow. Mother's love for her children, it's big. All right, now, take it another step. She loved business, and she has a child that loves business too. We had a ball. I just want everybody to know that. She called me up, or I called her up, and she goes, how's the grandchildren? I said, how's the action? How's the action? What's going on with the action? What are you doing? What's happening? So it was a lot of fun. We had a great time together. When I had my little fruit market, you know, down in Cincinnati, and they would travel down, it's a 4-hour drive. So they would travel down there, and it'd be the gravel parking lot, they'd pull in, I see them pull in, and I'd go out there, start walking to the car, you know, the door would open on my dad's side, you know, he drove, and he'd open up nice and slow, and he'd give it like this, you know, after a 4-hour drive. So then I'd go over there, I said, Dad, where's Mom? I look around, she's already on the register. I mean, she was a motor, man. I'll tell you, I had so much fun with that woman. I had so much fun with her. So then she the business started doing this. When she lost my sister, that took a lot out of her, because my sister was her backbone. But that took a lot out of her. But I didn't know how to say this to her, so I said, Mom, you know, she was 89, 99. I said, Mom, why don't you sell the business? Why don't you sell the business? And she waited, and she came to me and she goes, you know, my customers, they count on me. So that was her attitude. And I couldn't believe it. I mean, at her funeral, she has this little florist shop at the funeral, police escorts to the cemetery. You know what they said? It's on the house. So it's not how big the business is, it's how the owner is involved with the city. And my mom was involved with the city, as you know. That's why she's getting this award. So when she was getting kind of sick, I said to her, I says, what do you want me to do? What do you want to do, Mom? She goes, I'm going to have a couple bashes. I'm going to get back to Lorain. Get back to Lorain. So here's what we're doing, okay? I think September the 4th, we're having an event at the IAV. Okay, we're going to have a bash over there. And that evening, with the mayor and Otoni over there, we're going to get the city behind. We're going to have a fireworks display at the aerial. Over there, we're going to have a big fireworks display that's going to be with Pavarotti, the song My Mother Liked the opera singer Pavarotti. So we're going to have it with Pavarotti. And the fireworks are going to be all bouquets of flowers. The whole fireworks, you know. And the fireworks, because I'm Italian, I'm not going to have any Chinese crap. You know, I'm not going to do that. So right now, the fireworks are being made in Italy. So September the 4th, everybody's invited, the whole city. We're going to get behind it. We're going to have a beautiful fireworks display. And that's what my mom is going to give back to the city of Lorain. So I thank you very much for this plaque.